Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And
let's play a game together. Woo!
Let's see what's up. We're going to talk to Holly.
Oh my god.
We can do this. We're going to figure out... I imagine this is all going to be very, if you will, vanilla from here on. Lily's just going to think everything went well, turned out good in the end, and then thank you.
Perfect. Come here, child. I am so happy for you.
Yeah, because Holly's entire opinion was changed in one conversation for reasons.
You know, because
these things don't come from ideologies or bigger beliefs. They come from tiny opinions that can be changed in short moments.
And then if you just sit there and you put up again with people who are really honestly being aggressive with you, and you should really put up with your parents. Like, I'm annoyed about the thing with her mom over and over again. It's fine. It makes me angry.
Thanks, Mom.
You're loaded now, rich! You know what that means!
Actually,
tit jobs!
All the money hasn't been resolved.
Nope, you need one.
Yeah, you probably think I need to trim, tuck, and pull in a lot of things. You're probably worried about all my cellulite, Mom, but I need to let you know I don't have any money yet. I only have the house. And the land. You'll be around more?
It means you can do whatever you want! Anything!
Like invite you to move into your little castle down the way? Does it have a bathroom down there? I need to know. Right. Whatever I want. And whomstever I want, that face says.
Okay. So, part of the thing is that under capitalism, she's not wrong.
Yeah, well,
you can do basically whatever you want if you have the money for it.
But Lily doesn't have any money yet.
It's true. But I'm just saying, like, Holly's pointing going, you can do whatever you want. And Lily going, yeah, okay, whatever. And I'm like,
yeah, if you have enough money, you can really do almost anything. You can just fly wherever, you can expedite processes, you can buy things, you can hire people, you can do whatever. You can be like, I'm rich, and today I'm going to go buy 16 properties that are zoned, both, like, they're open zoning, whether they are empty, or whether they are, like, have anything built on them or not, and I'm going to build tiny castles on every one of them, hired from by local people, with the blueprint that I choose.
You can also basically get a ton of tax deductions and tax reimbursements from the state.
Or you don't even have to worry about any of those things if you just have so much money you don't care. You don't even have to. You could be like, I have $900 trillion, and I'm going to buy every piece of property for sale on the market today, just because. And I'll see what happens.
By the way, housing should be free and available to all people, but I'm fucking done. All right, and personally, I think...
Here we go. What do you think, Mom?
That we need some quality time together! Mother and daughter bonding, you know?
You're gonna say a spa that I pay for next, right?
Oh, she's just inherently... Like, the thing that bothers me about this with Holly over and over again is that she's just really benign. Holly doesn't really mean anything foul, or isn't basically...
that she's framed as benign, and that her actions are benign, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, not that she is benign, but she's framed that way.
I mean, she fucking might as well be, because again, none of these characters are actually characters. She's just a thing. Again, like, that whole thing of just watching everybody just stand there and go, we will watch you have a speech. That speech is done.
I will watch you yell at a person that's been hurting you.
Watch you yell at 3 people!
And that I've been your champion defender against and say nothing.
Yep.
Like, Regina has said nothing.
They don't feel I'm fucking... Let's go on a trip, a cruise to be exact, sail around the world on one of those luxury yachts. Doesn't that sound divine?
So you're saying now that I have money, and now that I have a giant grounds, I should immediately abandon it and to go spend that money and not be here. Cool, got it, okay. I think I'm not going anywhere right now. For the first time in a very long time, I actually feel like I've come home. Do you get that? Probably not. But it is your home too, so you are more than welcome to stay. And help with the garden. Mother-daughter bonding, you know? Same faces I make when I want to eat Luke. Mother-daughter bonding. Lip bitey time. I don't know how they're using that face.
It's fine.
But seriously, Mom, stay as long as you like. I don't even know where you are living right now, or if you have something somewhere. I'm happy to we finally got to spend some time together. And that while all of our issues and your behavior is still completely unresolved, you don't think I should sell anymore, so everything's good.
Drinks, anyone?
I
gotta know. It's really important. Ugh, Larry, you read my mind. God, please.
My daughter is
Get over here. I need to immediately pull down your pants.
What?
Because you know that eventually ends up happening where they're just like the sleazy character gets with your really annoying mom.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be a cousin, so I think that'd be a problem.
Really?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
okay.
that's kind
and
of
anyways,
part of the point. And then she go, "Oh, I found out we weren't related." You know,
right,
that sort
or
of shit.
something. I am not familiar with that trope, but here we go. That kind of caught me off guard.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, I just be like, I just get the my daughter's still hopeless kind of behavior from her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great party, Holly! Always knew how to throw the best bashes!
Where no one talks to each other and no one interacts, and there's a weird speech that no one interacts with either.
Yep, don't have
Yay.
any experiences at all. Thank you. I have outdone myself with this one. Oh, God.
In my experience, parties are less about there's just a venue here and some food and drink than they are the experience of being at the party. And since he knows almost no one here and is interacting with no one here, and there's no activities going on here, sounds weird of him to critique it that way and suggest he's basically like, there are booze and I got to come. Great party.
Did you now? Also, though, at the same time, this is one of the things where I looked at it and went, this looks like a really not very upper class party. You don't have a DJ, you don't have the entertainment, you don't have, you know, like the catering, the wait staff, the what. I'm like, this is
such
a high-end party. Really?
It's really not. This is
you
a very...
most certainly have! Yeah!
This is a small little family get-together. Like, it has fancier decorations, but yeah, there's no staff. There's no catering. And again, you have 3 sandwiches for everybody.
Yeah. 3 sandwiches total that have to be split. So we're going to pretend like we're Jesus. We're going to be sitting on the mountain. We have the 5.
We're going to be dividing these 3 sandwiches between everybody. Everybody gets 1/4 of a sandwich, and that's plenty.
Oh, God.
I promise.
You know what that reminds me of? So I think there was somebody at one point who actually explained like how they kind of thought that the Sermon on the Mount was supposed to go. So if you don't know what I'm talking about Jesus Christ, the potential fictional character, and
there's a parable.
And a sermon.
The loaves and the fishes.
The loaves and the fishes. But somebody was like, how I think this kind of works, and some people kind of have talked about it as far as I've seen, is that though they only had 5 loaves and 5 fishes, what happened was that everybody else started contributing their own food to it. So the reason why it lasted all the way to the end was because everybody went, I'm also going to join in and share all that I have as well.
So it's a story of stone soup instead of magical multiplication.
Yes.
I kind of love that. And if you don't know stone soup or the loaves and the fishes, you can look them both up. They're both pretty straightforward, but it is community contributing so that everyone gets some, and it's kind of cool.
Lily, a word.
You are a sad piñata. I don't really want to talk to you.
Goodbye. We're going to go talk to Rachel.
Honestly, according to this, we're going to talk to Rachel, but I feel like he walked up in front of us and asked us. I feel like we're calm enough that we would just to say what.
Fine.
Which feels weird for the buttons to be in that order, and I'm just going to add that they should put their buttons in a regular order, plus I feel like everyone's going to trip over that carpet. What's up, Larry?
I just wanted to say congrats, that's all.
Yeah. Really? Thank you, I guess. Your scheming face is very reassuring.
And apologize if I caused any trouble along the way.
You mean great discomfort and that you violated my boundaries and... Oh, dear. Hold on a second, guys. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, it just reset the game, and I mean not the whole game, but like it just crashed itself, and then reset this like the task. We were afraid we were gonna lose it, but we're okay. So we're gonna get right back to where we were. Say congrats, and
apologize if I caused any trouble along the way.
If
I cannot do the accent for him because
if you cause any trouble,
it's fine. I know. I'm not proud of my actions, but no one has come to harm, right? So we good? Just also because...
You've also said that right now, as of now, you've stopped trying to get me to sell and or underhandedly take anything or anything like that, just because?
Okay, so I actually had a funny thing that I was thinking about what was going to happen was that Holly and Larry and Blaine were all going to come out and go, it's really nice that you officially like have the house in this thing. Now we don't have to continue playing along with Mr. Ritchie. Like, I was expecting all of them to go, we were actually all on the list of trying to support Mr. Jones and trying to basically fuck you over to see if you would actually do that. Like, that was the other one I was also expecting.
Right? I was just expecting them to keep trying to sleaze it out from under her. Like, That's it. Like, the fact that he's just like, well, we're all good now that you actually owned it. It's like, she actually owned it the whole time, so... And he's trying to buy it, so it doesn't matter. He could still be trying to buy it. So are you basically going, I've got no more ideas, and I won't get a cat anymore because I'm uninventive, but good job you. Is that what this conversation is?
Right. I need you to know, you know?
Not sure what we are. Good is not the word I'd use.
Anyway, there's something I've been meaning to give you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no.
Oh, dear. It's the key to the... Wait.
What?
We already have our keys. What is this to? A key? It's...
Also, he has lovely fingernails.
Oh, dear.
Like, that was wild. Was that his? Because the thing is, okay, so the reason why I'm saying that, you guys, is because usually if it comes in off the side of the screen where the character's from, that's from that character. Lily's has always been from the left-hand side of the screen because that's where Lily's has been.
And where
so that was a little strange, and I apologize. If you have fantastic nails and you're an identified dude at birth, or you're just a guy and you have fantastic nails, who the fuck cares? I apologize.
I'm like,
that's not
if
what I
you're
meant.
just an anybody and you have nice nails, good job. I just don't expect people to take really good care of their nails.
I don't either. That's why I was like, what? Alright. Yes, to the safe in the wine cellar.
Wait. Why did you have that key to begin with?
Never mind that now. Not much to gain anyway. I took a little peek myself. Nothing of value in there. Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Uh-huh.
It's true, I swear. All I found was some dusty old stuff.
Because we need you to be interested in more plot now. It's okay. Wait! What stuff?
As I said, nothing of value.
I already took everything that would have had value, is what that face says.
Yeah.
Anything that I thought would have had value, I already took and I hawked. So you are a thief? Thanks. Alright, now we get to talk to Rachel. I'm surprised that no one else is interacting with our yelling, since we know, based on the previous experience of the game, that everyone's in earshot.
It's
and
fine.
Still, again, our friends are not interacting with us. This is the weirdest thing. Alrighty.
Lily! Mom says she wants to challenge you to a dance battle!
Doing the
I've got DDR! Or Beat Saber. One or the other. We can do it.
You mean you want to set up a video game system here?
Yes!
What? No, I didn't say that, you little brat.
Grown-ups are so boring!
Yeah, you could have just agreed with me and it would have happened. It would have happened.
You were such a weird 10-year-old.
You're a weird kid.
Okay, and I'm not saying that 10-year-olds can't act like that, but again,
We have discussed at great length how this character is not written to the age that we feel would be appropriate, cognitive awareness and complex conversation that she would be capable of.
Right. Except you, Lily. You're awesome. That's why you're gonna be my better mommy.
And Blaine, I guess, is just weirdo. Congratulations, Lily. You really deserve this. I'm so happy when good things happen to good people. I have now stamped you with a moral value. Thanks, Rachel. I really appreciate moral values approved by other people that I, really want the approval of.
And then I get subjected to, regardless of whether or not, I want them.
Thanks for all your help. Did she do much?
I helped too.
She did help at the Zen Garden.
She did.
And I appreciate that. I'm just like, all your help.
Right.
Yes, you helped too. Heck yeah, you did. You did some great work out there. In fact, you were able to, demonstrate skills I can't even imagine and see inside of my head to what my ideas for gardening were. It was pretty amazing.
Also, didn't they move a tree together?
They did, a giant-ass tree and some huge boulders and sculptures, too. They also got the whole entire, giant, Mayan sort of Aztec sculpture down there to the garden.
Also, they moved a plane.
Yeah,
fine.
There was a lot of that.
About Blaine. That's you.
No, yeah, I know.
Sorry.
About Blaine. He's become a whole new person thanks to you. You don't know the old him, and as far as I know, we never talked about it that much.
Yeah.
But you definitely didn't know the old him. I'm not so sure about that. Don't be too hard on him, Lily. I've seen him around lately, and he seems to be in a good place with his new job. The kids love him. He's doing what? The kids? You should go talk to him. He's right over there. I'm not going to tell you his story. I'm just going to make a reason for you to talk to everyone in this place, so walk you around the garden to wrap this thing up.
Yes.
Well, we're going to go talk to Blaine. That was weird. Also, again, her not interacting with anything was weird. But it's okay. We also haven't talked to Rachel in quite some time. She has almost disappeared from the story.
Yep.
All right, Blaine, tell me one good reason why I shouldn't throw you out of here for the 3rd time.
Lily Bear?
Could you please stop calling me that? Ugh, thank you. You really have to stop calling me that.
Right. Well, Lily, I wanted to thank you for your generosity these past few weeks. Glad you let me stay here to work out my life.
For a few days? Not sure that's all worked out.
But it is! I truly found myself here. After that, everything else just magically fell into place. No, it's called being connected. So this is the thing that pisses me off all the fucking time, where people are like, it was amazing. It's like stuff just worked out. And I'm like, no. What happens in a capitalistic society is if you don't have connections, you're fucked. It happened all the time, even when I was growing up being Mormon, an incredibly conservative, Republican, basically aiming environment, or being very highly conservative.
Okay.
That's just what you do. If you know someone in the group that they need help, you are going to give them the job regardless of ability, regardless of whatever they are, just because you go to church with them.
You're going to help them. I was going to say, and the thing is he's going to explain that it all just fell into place that has to do with a bunch of connections and knowing people.
Yes.
And experiences such as, the art that he created and Rachel's connections and then where he is now.
And I was going to say, it's mind-fucking-boggling that Rachel would even want to put up with someone like him. Like, maybe I don't know this character.
She doesn't know old him.
At all.
At all. So he's whatever face value she gets right now.
He's got a magical transformation that has come his way. Yeah, I don't.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you must know, Rachel is currently redesigning the entrance hall of that children's hospital. She got me a job there.
Connections, by the way. A job in the entrance hall of the children's hospital? I imagine you just mean a job at the children's hospital. As a painter?
I have become quite the artist, but no, they hired me as a hospital clown.
Do you have clown experience? And is that an official position that they hire for?
Do you actually, there is actually an official clown organization. By the goddamn way. I had to learn about it because there's a goddamn gif of somebody who's dressed up as Pennywise who, boots off, this lid to this alcohol, it looks like it's vodka, and just drinks it. They throw down their phone and they flick off the cap and then they just dunk it back. And there was somebody who was like, I showed this to my grandma and she's a part of, the official, clown organization because she was a professional clown. Right. And she went, oh, no, he's violating the clown code.
Yeah.
And it was...
And the thing
it was such a good story. And I'm like... This seems...
professional clowning is a thing. It's very different than just, being a birthday party personality. And the fact that a hospital would have a full-time clown employed on staff sounds bizarre to me. And I'm gonna probably look that one up off screen and go, are there any hospitals that hire a full-time, privately employed clown position? Because as far as I know, that's not usually how that works. I would say, and also again, clowning usually requires a lot of training, and you're not actually a clown unless you've done clown certification, which is actually it is a very structured art.
Yeah.
Even as it has so much improvisation.
Right?
What?
The time I spent in your garden made me realize where my real talents lie. Meeting Karen was an epiphany. I found my true calling.
Making kids think you're weird and funny.
No. Bull fucking shit.
So you're telling me that being around Karen and her going, you're so weird, your friend's so funny, made me realize what I want to do with my whole life, except that it wasn't that I was realizing it because they just offered me a job for this spontaneously, or I basically went there with Rachel, was clowning in front of the other kids or making them think I was weird and strange and funny, and they went, let's offer you a job to be a weird, funny man for these kids. How bizarre does that sound? To me, that sounds really bizarre. I know there's a lot of outrage that we're having at the end of this game, but this sounds like one of the least believable things of all their random stuff they've come up with. To this child that I was around made me realize my calling, except for I was offered a job that I now feel like is my calling, but was unrelated to interacting with her because I didn't go in applying for clown. They just offered it to me randomly.
Right?
It doesn't follow and connect. I can't even pull that together probably, but I think you know what I'm getting at. True calling.
I am the happiest I've ever been. When I'm wearing that red plastic nose, suddenly my life makes sense. So, thank you.
They're foam noses.
Is this supposed to really just be clowns are jokes? That is your joke?
I don't know.
What is this?
Also going, Karen, this child taught me my true calling. But again, you didn't come up with that. The hospital basically taught you your true calling because they offered you a job doing it. So how does that connect to Karen other than kids think I'm so like, you're not pulling it together for me.
Whatever.
You're welcome. But it wasn't me if it was Karen, and it wasn't Karen if it was the hospital, so didn't see that one coming, but if you're...
And more in that case, it was Rachel, because it doesn't matter how much...
she got you to the hospital, and if you didn't
She had to endorse you to the hospital.
Right, and if you didn't think of it yourself, which you clearly didn't, and the art hadn't been there, you would have never figured out clowning, so it would have had nothing to do with Karen and Lily anyway. There we go, that one. All right, but if you're happy, making other people happy, that's actually really great. Congrats on the job. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Thank you, Lily Bear.
Not Lily Bear.
She doesn't correct.
She doesn't correct him. I'm just happy for him now, apparently. It's fine. Hey, lady, you've been awfully quiet. Like, stoically quiet. Like, impossibly quiet. Like, you haven't commented on really anything that was important to me all evening.
Nah, I'm really happy for you, Lils.
Okay.
You still have been quiet, though.
I know, but...
Like...
come on, I can tell something's wrong, and you did just tell me that you were considering getting a divorce from your husband, but, like, I can tell something's wrong.
I called it. I sighed before that happened. That was great. Okay, I guess I just got so used to being around here, helping out. I had the best time. Plus, I'm losing my best customer now that we're all done.
Except I've only ever paid you once, and I just have a massive tab that I've run up with you, which might make me a fun experience and a cool job that's interesting, but not really a good customer.
Sigh.
Ha, true, I am your best customer, because I assume that the rest of your business is crap compared to me.
And we did it. You did it. So I built you a little something to mark the occasion.
Oh, that sounds adorable, and I'm excited. That's what you were doing all day yesterday? Working on something for a friend? Huh? The friend was me?
Yeah, I
guess. Was I the friend?
I wasn't lying, was I? Want to see what I made for you?
Yes. Oh my God, yes!
Well, we're going to have to deal with it in the next one. So thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi, our Patreon. And we've got links in the description down below. Oh my God! Because I was also going to say we're almost done with the series, though. So thank you very much for joining us. And the next episode might be the last one, but we will see. So I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!